What's good, YouTube? Are we live? Let's see. Make sure we got all this set up. Make sure we got all this going. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Elliot? I see you there, man. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Happy Sunday. We good. Cool. What's poppin'? What's up, Derek? What's up, Sanjay? What's up, Kevin? What's up, CompTIA? We in the building. Muck, what's good? What's up, S. Gus? What's poppin'? So we got a lot of things to discuss this week. You know, we're doing a giveaway this week. Today, there's a lot going on. Catch up with everybody. We'll give everybody a few minutes to hop on the live stream. If you all could share this out on your social medias, that will be great. And also hit this video with a thumbs up. That'll also be awesome. I appreciate everyone. Time has wound it down. And yeah, we're going to talk about my tests. We're going to talk about all of that. Today, we're going to do some giveaways, announce a huge contest winner. So, as soon as I'm going to give everybody about 1-2 more minutes to hop on, and then we're going to get this thing started. Cool. Put that over there. Put this right here. Yeah, we put that right there. But we're going to start here. We're going to put this a little bit right there. Cool. Alright, so what's up? Y'all know how we get this started. We always start by giving some shout outs. You know what time it is. Put your area code in the chat. What's good? Let me know where you from, so I can do some shout outs. When should I follow up after the interview? 760-517-623-973-815-284-313. Virginia in the building. Norfolk in the building. St. Louis, STL 803. Jersey, 843-804. 514, Montreal in the building. 740, Buckeye County Country in the building. Them Buckeyes, go Bucks. 856. Somebody put their zip code in the chat. 207-219. London in the building. Shout out to London. I know you up late. Thanks for tuning in. 809 and 416. That's what's up. I thank everybody for tuning in today. Today we have an agenda. So as far as my test, here's the thing. I'm going to update my test date. So I was planning to take my test this week, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to be totally transparent. I'm going to schedule my test date for the 9th. And here's why. As I was going through CertMaster practice, which if you all are taking the Linux Plus, I highly recommend CertMaster practice because it really will show you your areas of weakness. So as I'm going through this, which I haven't even finished it because there's so many practice questions in here that it's a struggle. So as I'm going through this, I'll give you some of the questions. So like this question. So it says, which of the following is a non-compressed version of the kernel used for debugging? So non-compressed, I would say is going to be the VM Linux. And so as I'm going through this, I'm finding my weaknesses when it comes to answering these questions. Now, when I went through the CertMaster Learn, I felt really comfortable going through these questions, But the Cert Master practice was a little harder, and I found that I still have some areas where I struggle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way through Cert Master practice, finish that up, and then I'll go through, take the practice exam here, and then on the 9th, I'll be ready for the exam for sure. So that's just me being totally transparent. So this will be the last live stream, but I will put out videos weekly on Wednesdays, and I may still give away a couple items as well, but there still will be a weekly Linux Plus video that I'll drop every Wednesday. Now, as far as the live stream, this will be the last one until after I take my exam. But yeah, so like I said before, if you're going through the Linux Plus, I recommend the Cert Master practice. There's so many questions in here. For instance, when we get down to this section here, look, these are all questions. Let me move this over. Like, these are all questions just on this one section. And the way Cert Master practice works is you can't move on like from a section until you answer all the questions correctly. And so as I'm going through it, like, I'm making note cards of all the questions that I get wrong. And this is not just from Cert Master practice, but this is also from Cert Master Learn. Like, I made a ton of note cards to just kind of have everything down and be ready for the exam, because I'm not trying to fail this exam. I want to pass it on the first time, so I'm doing everything in my power to get it done. Now, let me say what's up to everybody. Thank you, CompTIA. All right, Chicago in the building, 630. Akron in the building, 330. What's good? That's what's up. Elliot, he said, true mind, I got to go putting your money down. Yeah, I wish I could take this test. I feel like I should easily get this done. Yeah, I hope it's an easy exam, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward and I'm doing everything to fully prepare for this exam and not just rush through it and then fail it, because the last thing I want to do is fail this exam after putting in so much effort and having the support of CompTIA as well. You know, so I want to pass it on the first time, and then, you know, this is a win-win for everybody. That way, when you go through it, I can say, hey, here's what works, here's what worked for me, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So that's that. Now, next on the agenda, we talked about that. Oh, yeah. So the tools that I've been using for my preparation for this exam, as you all know, I've been using CompTIA Cert Master Learn. All of these links will be in the description. I've been using that. I went all the way through this. The only thing I have left not to go is the final assessment. But once I go through these, finish up the Cert Master practice, that's when I'll actually take that final assessment. And so this Cert Master practice, like I said, is loaded with content and study questions. So it's loaded. And I'm taking my time going through this. I don't want to rush it because I really want to learn this content. So because it helps me on my job, it helps me in my career. So it means a lot to me just because it affects me personally. You know what I mean? So that's why. Next, I've been using the CompTIA labs and practice labs. And so these are all Linux Plus labs that allow you to get into a Linux environment. If I click on one and start the lab, you'll have a Windows server, a Ubuntu server, and it'll give you step-by-step instructions on lab concepts. So here are the objectives, and you'll walk through the lab step-by-step. It's pretty cool, boots up, and it's this interactive environment that you can do online. Like I mentioned before, you'll have a Windows server, a Ubuntu server, and a CentOS 7 server. So it's pretty cool. It's been helpful. The way I've been kind of going through this, I actually went through Cert Master Learn, read everything, watched the videos, did the practice exams and the performance-based questions. And then I started labbing. The things that I struggled to understand, I would use this environment to lab and understand it, to actually see it in action. So that was helpful. And then as well, now I'm focused on Cert Master practice. And I actually just started Cert Master practice last week. I didn't realize it was this in depth, but now that I'm in there, I'm putting in work, and we'll see. That's that. And shout out to everybody in the Slack group. If you have not already, or if you have won any of the contests, I want to say, contact Kelsey Henderson in the CompTIA Convo Slack channel for the Linux Huddle. Link in the description. She's in there. She said a few people have not contacted her in regards to the contest winnings. So contact her and we can do all that good stuff. So that's that. All right. So now the next thing we need to do is announce these winners for today's giveaway. Like we have some huge announcements. So let me go through this real quick before we actually start. Get to y'all. So cool. I'm gonna do some check out the chat before we keep going. All right. So we said when I follow. Just okay. Do you find Windows knowledge has helped you? All right. So Elliot has a question. I'm gonna answer this question real quick. He says, "Do you find that my prior Windows knowledge has helped me or held me back on this journey?" I feel the fact that I have IT experience has helped me a lot on this journey. Coming in and learning Linux, it's sort of like if you had no IT experience and you come in and learn the A+, if you have no tech experience at all. So Linux is sort of kind of like the same way. So if you go for A+ or Linux Plus, either way, you're learning some totally new information. Now, if you get your A+, you're still going to have to learn some totally new information on the Linux side because Linux OS is totally different than the Windows OS, as we all know. So it's helped me to answer your question. All right, what would you recommend? No voice. Okay. All right, so as far as for there is actually a discount that I want to let everybody know about. Everyone, I know you mentioned about the prices of the content. So there is a CompTIA Club store that has a membership like Amazon Prime. So if you sign up for the Club store with CompTIA, you actually get 20% off everything in the store. So you sign up for that and you get 20% off the bundles and CompTIA's content. I'll put this link in the description for any of you that want to check this out. Let me see. And Kelsey, if you are on, if you could share it out as well for the CompTIA discount for everybody to sign up. So, what's up? My uncle's in the building, Antonio Lightfoot. What's up, Unc? Good to see you, Unc. Love you, man. And happy anniversary to you and my auntie. Much love. Okay, yeah. Hey, thank you, Kelsey, for putting that on. Okay, so that's that. Now, the next thing I want to do, tonight we're giving away the Raspberry Pi 4. Raspberry Pi 4, we're giving away one of those. And then we're also giving away a CompTIA product. And we're also announcing the CompTIA Premier Last Bundle winner. And this winner of today's, man, look, I'm going to go ahead and announce the huge contest winner right now because I'll announce the video winners and everybody else here soon, but I want to give as much love and a shout out to this person as possible. So, Elliot Harris, man, I want to thank you for the way you've encouraged me on this journey, the way you've just been active in the Slack channel. Like every day, Elliot Harris, he's in the chat right now. He has been so active, so involved, so engaging, so encouraging. Yo, people like that, when you got communities, when you have involvement, is everything, man. Yo, much love to Elliot Harris. You are the winner of this CompTIA Premier Last Bundle. Like, man, when I first started this with CompTIA, I'm like, hey, when you're managing the Slack group, like it really takes people to be engaged because it takes a lot of work. Like it's a full-time job to manage those platforms. And Elliot, for somebody that's not getting paid, that's just doing it just because they want to be involved, That's how you be a part of a group. That's how you engage. That's how you make it happen. So congratulations to Elliot Harris for the winner of the CompTIA Premier Labs bundle. Contact Kelsey in the Slack group. Like I said, man, I appreciate everything you've done to encourage me on this journey and the way you helped out everybody in the Slack group. Like, I'm honored to be able to do this giveaway and just be a part of this journey. It's been what's up, man. It's been what's up. Now, we still got 2 more giveaways. Let me make sure I'm announcing everything. Let me get back to my agenda. If y'all got questions related to the Linux Plus or related to the journey, hit me up in the chat while I go over my agenda, and we'll make sure we're dotting all these I's and crossing these T's. One thing I didn't say, so for those of you that are on this live stream, if you didn't know, my journey has been sponsored by CompTIA. This video has been sponsored to you by the good folks at CompTIA. I'm working on my Linux Plus XK0-004 certification exam. I've been on it since the beginning of August, and I was planning to take it at the end of August, but I still have some areas where I need to improve. So I'm going to take it on September 9th. I'm actually going to schedule the exam tonight. As soon as we're off of this live stream, I'll have it booked and ready to go. So the countdown is here, and it's been an exciting journey. And yeah, I've learned a lot. Things that I've been able to apply like on my job, like immediately. You know what I mean? Like things that would look foreign to me. Troubleshooting issues, something as simple as seeing if a user account has been created on a Linux admin node, looking and saying, okay, this person can't log in. Well, let me log in and let me do an SE password or a cat SE password and see if that person's account is in. Matter of fact, let me grep it and let me see if it's in there. Like things like that I couldn't do before, but now I'm able to put those skills to use like immediately. So this journey has been what's up. Now, let's see. Cool. Make sure we're getting that. All right, so next on the list for the Slack group, I mentioned that before. If you are or have not checked out the Slack group, you should. This will be ongoing even after this campaign. It will still be ongoing for people that will go for their Linux Plus certification, as well as other channels in the huddle as well that you can be a part of for people that are working on CompTIA certifications. It's a great place to share your knowledge, to put yourself out there, and they do giveaways at time to time, so you never know what could be the opportunity for you. And as well, sign up for the CompTIA IT blogs. They put a lot of great information out there that's not just related to certification, but also related to the career moves that people make and just career statistics that you may be wondering about. So there's a lot of great information that the blog actually puts out, and I actually write blogs for them from time to time, and I'll actually be writing one once I'm done with this journey as well. So sign up for the blog, sign up for the Slack channel, and yeah, CompTIA has some big news coming out, and hopefully I can be a part and partner with them again on some more stuff. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this journey as well. So it's been what's up. Let me see what questions we got out here. Let's go ahead and shoot the link. Sweet. There's some great information in the chat. Facts. Right there. Right here, right now, post. How does recertification work in CompTIA? Is it the same as every 2 weeks? So recertification with CompTIA, it works a couple different ways. They do what you call CUs, or yeah, I believe I'm saying that right. CUs, continuing education. So CEUs, continuing education units. So let's say you get a new certification from another vendor or some other vendor that's in, let's say, security. You do a Security Plus certification, yeah, CEs. So you do a Security Plus certification, and then you take a class on security. You get a certification in security. you actually get credits for that to where you renew your certification, but you pay like $50 a year to keep that certification current along with those continuing education credits. CompTIA also releases like videos online, webinars that you can watch and get credits for that as well. So you don't necessarily have to take a certification, just continue learning. That's what it's all about. Continue staying relevant, continue improving, and everything like that is how you keep your certifications current. What's up, Ali? What's good, family? Good to see you, fam. He says, "Dwan, you are the man." And for the beard, man, don't pseudo app get purge, remove beard. It's uniquely smart. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, man. Look, my baby girl be pulling on this beard, man. Look. I love my beard, but my daughter be pulling on it like crazy. We have some great webinar content coming up in Cybersecurity Month. Yeah, the webinars are really good. So make sure you check those out. And like I said, you get the CEs with that as well. So that's what's up. Now let's do this week's giveaway winner. We still got the Raspberry Pi and we have a CompTIA product. Let me see what product we said we announced. I think we're doing practice this week. Oh, you know what? I forgot one other thing that I've been using for my certification. Don't want to miss that. So another CompTIA has an ebook that I actually been using as well. I went through that in the beginning. I went through that first and then I switched to, let me put this up here as well. So don't want to miss that. So here's the ebook. I've given this away a couple times on my channel since we've been doing this. It's the CompTIA official Linux Plus study guide. Link in the description. You can check that out. This is loaded with content as well. So I went through this first. Then I went through the Cert Master Learn. And now I'm on Cert Master Practice as well as labs. Because you know it's lab every day over here. Yeah, so that's how I've been prepping. It's a lot of information. Like, don't take it lightly. Like, there's 90 questions on this certification exam, and it's very vast. If you have not seen the objectives, let me pull that up too. Let me pull that up so you can check that out. So, and for those of you that don't know, I'm like a real avid of OneNote. Let me get rid of that. So, here's just a quick overview of the exam. If you don't know what's on the Linux Plus exam, so it's 90 questions, 90 minutes, which means you have a minute per question. Here's the grading scale. It's recommended that you have 9 to 12 months of hands-on experience. And here are the exam objectives that you'll be covering. Here is it broken down in further detail. So there's a lot of information in this exam, a ton of information that you have to cover in this exam. So I just been kind of going through it, putting the application, because you know Linux Commands has a whole bunch of options that you can combine with those arguments to do whatever you need to do and view the data that you want to view. So that's that. Now let's do one of these giveaways real quick. Let me see what I was giving away this week. Let me verify that, and then we'll do this giveaway. If y'all got questions, leave them in the chat. All right, so last week's giveaway was for let me see. Last week's giveaway was for, so this week's giveaway is for Cert Master Practice. This is what I mentioned here a few minutes ago about the practice questions for Linux Plus. For all of these sections, I think there's over 1,000 questions in here or something. There's a lot of questions in this Cert Master Practice for Linux Plus. So this is what we're giving away this week. And if you are ready, let me know in the chat. Let me get a lab every day in the chat. Hit this video with a like. Let me get a lab every day in the chat, and we're going to do this giveaway. And as you know, I run it in a Python script. If you don't know about my Python skills, I'm a little good in Python. So we're going to see. What's up, Melissa? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Derek? What's up, Steve? What's up, Neil? In the building. All right. Let's go. Welcome to the CompTIA Linux Plus drawing. We have 53 entries this week. Here are the list of contestants in alphabetical order. And the winner is, congratulations to Juan Williams. Juan Williams is this week's winner. Thank you for entering. Congratulations to Juan Williams. Juan, hit the CompTIA Combos Slack channel. Contact Kelsey and she will hook you up. Congratulations to Juan Williams. Here's everyone that entered this week. Like I said, the names are in alphabetical order. Check them out. Make sure. And I have specific instructions when I do my videos on how to enter. So if you don't see your name up there, it's because you didn't enter correctly. That means you didn't watch the video. So this is for everyone that actually watched the video and did what they needed to do to enter the contest. Congratulations to them. Now, we still got a Raspberry Pi that we're about to give away. Before we do, is there any questions on tonight before we wrap everything up? Congratulations to Juan. Let me see. I'm looking for information practice questions. Help me pass A+ cert. Hey, CompTIA, is there a practice for A+? If there is, can you link it in the chat for Tori B? What's my favorite color? Black. Ha. Elliot says, I want to hear you pass this test in the Slack. Man, I want to hear me pass this test in the Slack. Like, in all transparency, like, how can I put it? Like, I don't like to down myself, but IT information does not come, IT information. Learning information technology does not come in for easy to me. Like watching videos, reading books, I have to apply it and I have to see how I can actually use it and how it fits into what I'm actually doing in my job. So for me, it's like when I take tests, when I fail tests, I know like, yo, I didn't fully prepare. There's stuff I still didn't know. There's stuff I still didn't understand. When I fully prepare, it's like, all right, when I look at my OneNote is like, yo, yeah, you know this. I can click everywhere in my OneNote and know I covered everything. I'm not missing nothing. And so that's how I'm treating this exam. Like, there's going to be no hole or no objective that I don't touch and that I don't understand. So, yeah, I've never felt over-prepared for an exam. I have been burnt out. Like, that's a real thing. Even going through this, I got burnt out. That's another part. Like, I got truly burnt out. And so I took a step back, like, you know what? Let me regroup. Let me see what I got. You know, you can have so much information that it's like, all right, what do I really need to learn? What do I really need to focus on? And that's why I tell everybody, stick to those exam objectives and exam topics. Don't get too deep in the weeds. Stick to that, and then you'll know that you're right on track to where you need to go or where you need to be. So, Dwan, what is your title in the IT world? I am a senior network engineer. I slap packets for a living. That's what I do. BGP, ACI, Fabric Path on Nexus, WAN, LAN, you name it. That's what I do. I enjoy what I do. I love where I'm at right now. Nathan Henry says, do you have any weak points in soft skills? Do I have any weak points in my soft skills? Man. Yeah, I do. So going from being a network engineer to a senior network engineer, one of the main things that I've learned is to not react to what I hear or outages that happen. What I had to learn was to respond, and let's actually understand what's actually going on, get all the information that I could, and then formulate how I'm going to respond to situations. So for me is communicating correctly to understand, all right, what needs to be done, how can I address this issue, so I'm not talking around the issue and I'm being direct on, all right, here's the solution, or here's the issue. I'm being as direct as possible when I answer the first time. So, because I can be wordy. So for me, is not being wordy when I'm typing up emails and when I'm leading calls and things like that. And my boy Tony E in the building. What's up, family? What's good? What's popping? All right. I'm going to answer. So I'm going to give away this Raspberry Pi. I'm going to answer one more question. Carla said, what's the difference between the $129 versus the... Okay, so if we're talking about the practice labs is actually labs like this, like you get in a lab environment. The actual practice is test questions. So that's the difference between the two. So the practice labs is in lab environment. So all you get is, I mean, you get a lot, but it's only labs. You know what I mean? So you get labs to learn Linux in the environment. So it gives you the resources you need to learn the technology, but you don't get anything more than just labs. And the same for practice, you don't get anything more than questions, but you get a ton of questions. You get a full bank of questions. So that's that. Hopefully that answered your questions, Carla. What's up, Tony E? What's good, family? 6 days till I'm a dad of 3. Dad of 3, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, family. I'm a dad of 4, though, but you know, you still in the club. You got more than 2. I'm sure it looks like it. Is there any... All right, I'm going to answer one more question before I give away this Raspberry Pi. So the question is, what was my path to become a network engineer? So my path to become a network engineer was long, like crazy long. But when I finally got CCNA, when I finally got certified for in networking back in 2015, at that time I was a network technician, and so I went from a network technician to a NOC lead. I worked in the NOC for like 2 months, and I realized immediately that working in the NOC is not for me, because I don't like just looking at like tickets and troubleshooting without actually being able to troubleshoot. You know, monitoring basically is what you do in the NOC, and I did not enjoy it. I felt like my time could be used way better rather than watching YouTube. And well, I got like 3 certifications in that 2-month time frame because I had so much time to learn. Yeah, so I went from that to a system administrator, and I did that for like 3 years, and then I went from being a network engineer, did that for like 6 months, and then now I'm a senior network engineer. That's pretty much been my progression to getting to where I am today. All right, so yeah, shout out to anybody that works in a SOC or not. Like, whoo, I salute you. I hope you're using your time wisely. Like, you have so much time on your hands, or you may have a lot of time on your hands. Use that time to be learning and improving yourself, your soft skills, your tech skills, and just your skills in general. You know what I mean? Use that time as efficiently as possible. Yes, Tony E, every network engineer needs to know Linux. Facts. Linux it's everywhere. I can't stress that enough. Like, I'm not doing this to just promote anything. I'm doing this because this is like really a part of my life, and I really see the value that it will bring your career. So that's that. All right, so y'all know how we do. I see we got some new people in the chat. Raspberry Pi 4. This week's giveaway. Put your area code in the chat. First person to do it, you win this Raspberry Pi 4. Nathan Henry. Nathan Henry, you are the winner of the Raspberry Pi 4. 760 in the building. What area code is that? What area code is 760? Let me see what that is. Let me look that up. Let me Google that real quick. 760. It's California area code. What city though? Palm Springs. Okay. 760 in the building. Shout out to Nathan Henry. You are the winner of this week's Raspberry Pi 4. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this week's live stream. I want to thank you all for your support that you've been giving me throughout this process for this certification. Thank you to CompTIA for providing me the tools, providing me this opportunity to share this journey with you all. I hope you've been able to learn from this journey. I hope it's been inspiring to you. And ultimately, I hope that you are, that I'm providing you some knowledge and skills to help you improve your skills and your resume and your bank account. Get paid out here. Get that bag. So I hope y'all have an excellent week. I'm praying for y'all. And thank you to everyone that's tuned in. I'm going to catch y'all here with a video on Wednesday. Maybe even tomorrow. I got a video I've been wanting to do for a while to talk about some things that we haven't talked about in a minute. So stay tuned. If you have not already subscribe to my channel. Like this video before you leave. And I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.